A season-long journey follows a path to greatness. A destination. A dream. A quest for excellence. It's your time. A time to compete for a place in Nebraska sports history. Great moments are earned here. Play like a champion. Welcome to the NSAA Girls State Basketball Championships on NET.
NET Sports, Nebraska's home for championship sports, is live from the Bob Devaney Sports Center in Lincoln, Nebraska for the 2012 NSAA Girls Basketball Tournament. And this afternoon, in the Class C2 State Championship, it's the Lutheran High Northeast Eagles taking on the Crofton Warriors. Hello again, everybody. I'm Larry Putney along with Trudy Nolan. Great to have you with us. Matt Schick will also be joining us momentarily. We have another matchup of a team that's been here, done that, and a team that will be here for the first time ever. Lutheran Northeast, never been here. First ever appearance in the state championship. Crofton was just here last year, finishing runner-up. They feel like they have some unfinished business to do. Let's start with Lutheran High Northeast. Outstanding player in Kelsey Dinkle.
They do. They have an outside-inside play by Kelsey Dinkle. She comes to us with 12.2 point average and can rebound very strong. In fact, she holds the school record for career rebounds, so she'll be a good inside strong person for Lutheran.
Last year when Crofton was here, Bridget Arns was not able to play. She had a concussion. She's back and thrilled to be here.
She is, and she's an all-stater, and she comes in with that 16.1 point average. Thursday, she had 19 points. Yesterday, 12 points. She comes in with 168 rebounds, so again, another inside play by these two girls.
These two teams know each other. They've played earlier this year. Crofton won that showdown. We'll see who wins it today. Lutheran High Northeast and Crofton battling for the C2 State Championship. We'll be right back on NET Sports.
Get involved in high school activities. For championship ticket information, visit the Nebraska School Activities Association's website.
Driving isn't worth your full attention.
What is?
A safety reminder from your Nebraska Department of Roads.
Welcome back to the Bob Devaney Sports Center. We are set to go for the Class C2 NSAA Girls State Championship. Crofton and, of course, the Lutheran High Northeast, the Eagles and the Warriors. And if you're a Warriors fan today and a student, it is definitely dress casual. Let's go to the public address announcer, Rich Broders.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Nebraska School Activities Association, its member schools, and U.S. Bank, welcome to the Bob Devaney Sports Center for today's Class C2 Girls Championship game between the 27-1 Lutheran High Northeast Eagles and the 22-4 Crofton Warriors. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, will you please rise as we honor our great nation, and please welcome a sophomore from Lincoln Southwest High School, Maddie Stewart, as she sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Maddie Stewart, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's meet the teams for this Class C Girls Championship game. We begin with the non-starters for Lutheran High Northeast. Number 3, Larissa Toth. Number 10, Megan Gebhardt. Number 11, Jessica Masters. Number 15, Katrina Hughes. Number 21, Taylor Primrose. Number 23, Morgan Sunderman. Number 32, Shelby Bohe. And number 42, Natalie Goebbels. And now the non-starters for Crofton. Number 4, Melissa Kleinschmidt. Number 5, Amy Mueller. Number 12, Alex Allen. Number 14, Tiffany Trepp. Number 22, Olivia Monahan. And number 30, Lily Steffen. Now here's the starting lineup for the Eagles of Lutheran High Northeast High School. Pick 5'7", senior number 12, Jill Winklebauer. Pick 5'5", junior number 22, Mandy Eaker. Pick 6'2", senior number 24, Liz Gebhardt. Pick 5'5", senior number 25, Kendra Dinkle. And the 5'9", senior number 41, Kelsey Dinkle. The assistant coaches for the Eagles are Rebecca Jabs and Jeff Bassold, and the head coach for Lutheran High Northeast is Shannon Poshpissel. And now here's the starting lineup for the Warriors of Crofton High School. A 5'3", senior number 3, Rachel Leader. A 5'9", freshman number 10, Allison Arms. A 5'9", senior number 20, Kelsey Foxhoven. A 6' junior number 24, Bridget Arms. And a 5'10", freshman number 42, Maria Wortman. The assistant coaches for the Warriors are Tiffany Panning and Dwayne Shoemaker. And the head coach for Crofton is Aaron Losing. The officials for today's Class C2 championship game are Chris Ladwig, Ryan Shaw, and Kevin Wood. The bench official is Tim Washburn. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play basketball. With branches located throughout Nebraska, U.S. Bank is pleased to be the premier partner of the Nebraska School Activities Association.
Class C2, the Lutheran High Northeast Eagles and the Crofton Warriors, both residing in the northeastern part of the state. Let's zoom in and find out where Crofton High School is. There you see Crofton. Then just, almost straight south, you'll find Lutheran High Northeast, the Eagles at 27-1. Both of them traveled even further south to get all the way down here to the Bob Devaney Sports Center for the Class C2 state championship. As we mentioned, Lutheran High Northeast, the Eagles come in having never been here, but they played well down here this week, knocking off Weeping Water in game 1 and Pender, the Pendragons, which are the defending state actually were here again last year. They beat them 43-32. It was Crofton knocking off North Platte St. Pat's and then also Shelby Rising City. Head coach for the Crofton Warriors, Aaron Losing, in his 8th season. Record of 181-20. Coached also at Ethan, South Dakota, a career record of 202-38. Lutheran High Northeast, coached by Shannon Pospischel. 10th season, 152-97 at Lutheran High Northeast. So we tip it off in Class C2. That was right, Pender was here last year, at the state championship in a different class. So the Pendragons did make the state tournament last year, and a quick turnover by Lutheran.
And as you look at, between the two teams, they have 5 losses. Lutheran High has 1, Crofton 4. And of those, 3 of those losses come from teams that we see here at the state tournament this weekend. So they've both played a really good schedule as well.
Trying to pass inside to Bridget Arns. It was tipped away. Here come the Lutheran High Northeast Eagles. As we said, these two teams played earlier in the year. 3 on the way is off. Rebound to Crofton, and Crofton will push it, push pace. Rachel Leader ahead of the pack. Now kicks it up front. 3-pointer on the way by Arns, Allison Arns. She's the freshman, and Allison just off. Not afraid to take some shots early, none falling yet. In the earlier showdown between the Eagles and Warriors, it was Lutheran High Northeast winning it, 48-32.
And as you look on the two teams, we have twin sisters on Lutheran High, both of them starting, Kendra and Kelsey Dinkle. And on Crofton, we have sisters Allison Arns, who's, as you said, only a 9th grader freshman, and Bridget Arns, who is a junior.
Kendra Dinkle with the travel. Warriors come in at 22-4. Runner-up in Class C2 last year, losing in the title game to Homer. Homer was also down here this year, but got knocked out in the first round. Homer losing to Pender. Pender ended up losing to Lutheran High Northeast to get here. So the foul there on Jill Winklebauer, her first. And the shot good by Allison Arns. So Arns with the first 2 of the game. Mandy Eaker with it up top. Eaker pushed off the ball by Arns.
Crofton's in their man-to-man. They like to play man-to-man defense, usually on the full court.
The Warriors, good defense there, push it up the floor. Arns goes baseline, bounce pass inside, but a push will be called underneath, no shot. That foul called on Kelsey Dinkle. So Dinkle's first personal.
As we talk about, this is Lutheran High's first. This could be their first basketball championship. However, they did get a volleyball championship this year.
Leader hands it off to Arntz. Arntz off the screen, looks inside and throws it away. Dinkle comes up with a steal. So Kendra Dinkle will push the pace. 2-zip Crofton. Liz Gebhardt takes it back up top to Kelsey Dinkle, who loses it. Gebhardt goes to the ground to tie it up. So Arns and Gebhardt, and the possession arrow goes the way of the Warriors. That's a Lutheran High Northeast wants to take a quick timeout. While they chat, we will take a look at last year's C2 state championship show.
High School, the 2011 Class C2 State Basketball Champions.
Last year, the Homer Lady Knights came into the C2 championship on the heels of a pair of narrow tournament wins and were generally seen as the underdog against the second-ranked Crofton Warriors. Crofton stormed off to a great start, gaining a 7-0 lead on Homer, but the Lady Knights answered, using a full-court press and a frenetic style of play that caused Crofton to turn the ball over 27 times. For but the Lady Knights took the first lead of the second half when Kelly Ty's jump shot capped a 14-3 run with a little over a minute to play in the third quarter. Homer took a permanent lead with 5 minutes to go, making 7 of 9 free throws down the stretch to secure a 49-45 victory and the first state championship for the Lady Knights. So the Warriors trying to avoid handing another team its first state championship. Crofton did it last year when the Knights won it from Homer. And they're facing another team looking for its first ever state title game. In fact, first ever trip to the championship game for the Eagles. Foul there called on Bridget Arns. That's her first. Dinkle with it, drives baseline, left hand. Good defense, hands straight up by Maria Wortman, the freshman now in there. So Jill Winklebauer now to inbound. Kendra Dinkle to Kelsey Dinkle. Kelsey thought about the three. Ball movement, looking for a shot inside. Good defense. Closely guarded count is on. She gets rid of it. Now here's Eaker. Over to Winklebauer. Tries it inside, but nice defense by the Warriors.
Was now and down on this end, we have Dinkle guarding Bridget Arns on this end down here, and that'll be a good matchup on the inside.
Arns with it. Foul called underneath on number 24, Liz Gebhardt. Second foul, make that on Kelsey Dinkle. 2 on Dinkle for Lutheran High Northeast. Foxhoven throws it away. Officials checking to see if it was touched. It was not. So Lutheran High Northeast ball.
The Lutheran on their offense, you know, they're going against Crofton's man-to-man, but they like to stay moving and not give a turnover. Right. They like to keep that ball moving, and the girls keep moving so that they, you know, can get in a flow there on their offense.
Travel there by Eaker. They're still tight, 2-0 game. Crofton with the lead. Lutheran will play a majority of man-to-man defense. They'll throw in a little bit of matchup zone. Three-pointer buried by Tiffany Tramp. A 5-0 Crofton lead. Foul called on the shot on Kelsey Foxhoven. Make it Tramp. Tiffany Tramp with the foul. Well, here's Mandy Eaker to shoot 2. Eaker, 5'5" junior guard, averages 5 a game. Eaker, earlier in the tournament against Weeping Water, had 9 points. Second one on the way, rolls just off. And the rebound to Foxhoven. The Tramp will bring the ball up the floor for Crofton. Warriors with a 5-1 lead early on. Arns with it. Looks inside, they fight through the screen and then throw it away. Natalie Googles with the steal, and that goes off of a knee. And it'll go the other way, back to Crofton. Back into the game now for Crofton is Allison Arns. Kendra Dinkle back in for Lutheran High Northeast. 5 minutes gone here in this Class C2 state championship. Crofton and Lutheran High Northeast. And a travel as the foot slid as Alex Allen.
And as we're seeing, that man-to-man pressure can cause some turnovers here early on in the game as they're up real close, playing pressure man-to-man defense.
11 combined turnovers thus far here in this first period of play. Drive by Kendra Dinkle. Nowhere to go, tries a bounce pass inside. Nice pass, finds Natalie Googles. Googles with her first 2 points and the first bucket for the Eagles. Crofton down low, turnaround not good. Arns couldn't control it, off glass. Allen can't get it to go. So 5-3 on the foul.
There's a look inside. That's a nice basket right in there by Natalie Googles on the inside. And I think down here, Erin Losing from Crofton was hoping that, you know, they could put that inside basket in there. Bridget could put that in there. And sometimes that will happen where it just doesn't quite go in. Everybody's going for the rebound.
Mandy Eaker now back into the game for Lutheran High Northeast. Inside, nowhere for the Eagles to go. Kicked it back up top. Here's Trini Hughes. And Hughes with the carry. Five-3 inside, 2 minutes to go. Here's Allison Arns, the freshman, off to Alex Allen. Allen stepping on the line, and a turnover by Allen. So 13 turnovers, early game jitters here in the Class C2 title game. 5-3 the score with less than 2 to go.
I think each side, they think, okay, now we made a stop. Now we're going to come down, get our offense going, and each team kind of having the troubles with the turnovers here early in the game.
Liz Gebhardt turns it over. Entry pass, spun, left the ball behind him. So Arns to set it up. Maria Wortman with the shot, well off. Rebound put back up by Foxhoven, and Foxhoven is fouled. Foul looked like it was on Mandy Eaker, her first personal. So now Foxhoven to shoot a couple. First one by Foxhoven is good. Back into the game is Allen. And Shelby Dinkle. Second one from Foxhoven is good. 7-3 and the turnover.
And that's what they like to do. You know, Lutheran's going to try and push the tempo a little bit, bring it up so that they can get going. As I said, they like to have continuous movement on their offense.
Foxhoven with it up top. Got away, and another turnover. Both coaches are looking out on the floor and shrugging their shoulders and saying, girls, we can't help you here. You gotta not turn the ball over. 9 turnovers already from Lutheran High Northeast. 8 for Crofton. 3 on the way from Katrina Hughes. That will go to Crofton. Lutheran High Northeast has been to state 4 times, most recently last year, but never advanced here to the Bob Devaney Sports Center until this year. Crofton was here last year, losing in the state championship game to Homer. Here's Arns, the freshman. Shot on the way by Tiffany Tramp is off. Rebound tipped around, pulled down by Liz Gebhardt. Mandy Eaker with it.
Lutheran's looking probably here to get one last shot here for the end of the quarter. Hopefully putting them within 2.
Eaker with the drive, Foxhoven on the foul. First personal foul on Foxhoven.
There was a look at the drive by Mandy Eaker. Nice take in there on the layup.
First one from Eaker is good. Trying to cut it to 2 is Eaker, and she does. And the quick turnover by the Warriors.
There's that full court pressure that the Lutheran likes to do. Comes at a good time, hoping to get a basket here with 8.2 seconds left in the first quarter and tie this up or go ahead by 1.
Thought about holding for a last shot last time, and now they're going to get 2 possessions out of the deal. Scored 2 on the free throws, 4 seconds left, not paying attention, dribbling too far out, drives in the lane, and doesn't get it to the basket. So a first quarter of play in the books. Warriors on top, 7-5.
So I was talking to my mom the other day, and she said that there's no way we can afford college.
Here, check educationquest.org. See? They have information about grants, scholarships, and other ways to pay for college. You can even go to their office, and they'll show you what to do for free.
Education Quest Foundation offers free services to help students plan and pay for college. To learn more, visit educationquest.org.
Education Quest helped us get to college.
And they can help you too.
Animal agriculture is vital to Nebraska. Livestock production not only contributes to our food supply, but also helps our rural communities. Livestock provides revenue for schools, creates jobs, supports Main Street, and enhances the future for farm families. The Nebraska Soybean Board's Animal Agriculture Initiative works to encourage growth of responsible livestock enterprises to benefit agriculture and Nebraska.
There's the student section for the Crofton Warriors. And after 1 period of play, they lead 7-5 over the Eagles from Lutheran High Northeast. 18 total turnovers between these 2 teams in the first quarter of play. We've seen that a couple of times already today where teams just racking up an inordinate amount of turnovers. And I know the environment, the atmosphere, and being at Bob Devaney gets to you a little bit, but
it does. It seemed to be, you always know as a coach your team's probably going to come out a little tight, a little nervous, hoping that they relax a little. Seems like it's taken a little longer today for girls to maybe relax, play their game, get into the things that their team likes to do. As we see another turnover here by Lutheran.
So 19 now. Lutheran High Northeast shooting 16%, 1 of 6 from the floor. Crofton shooting 2 of 7, so 28%. So they're not tearing the world up shooting the ball, and they're turning it over. That does not make for an offensive show, and that's what we have, a 7-5 game with 30 seconds gone here in the second period. Arns with it up top. Drive by Foxhoven, and Foxhoven with some nifty dribbling and footwork. Banks it off the glass. She's got 4. Drive off the hand of Eaker. Didn't quite get it to the basket again. Crofton will push the other way. Here's Rachel Leader. Ooh, Leader had Foxhoven wide open underneath, couldn't find her. 3-pointer on the way, good, got it. Bridget Arns with the 3-pointer, and a quick timeout called by Lutheran High Northeast.
You have both Arns sisters there. Allison just did a great job blocking that shot, getting the rebound, but then also taking care of the ball. She's only a freshman and bringing that ball down, and now you see her sister on the outside, Bridget, taking a 3 out there. So they really have, those two have come alive here, giving them, they're on a 5-point now lead, or 5 points after the quarter to 0 to what Lutheran High has done.
We're glad you tuned in to Nebraska's Home for Sports NET. It's a privilege for us to broadcast high school sports action, and we hope to do so for many years to come. However, in order to continue these broadcasts, we'll need your continued financial support. If you haven't done so already, consider investing in the NET Sports Partners Club. Log on to netnebraska.org/sportspartners and explore all the benefits. Now let's enjoy high school sports action on NET.
So welcome back to the Bob Devaney Sports Center, Class C2 game. Lutheran High Northeast out of Norfolk taking on Crofton. Lutheran High ranked #1 by the World Herald, #2 by the Lincoln Journal-Star. Crofton getting less respect. They were ranked #8 by the Journal-Star, #6 by the World Herald. Well, they're playing, right?
That is, and you know what? They've had a tough tournament, really. I mean, Crofton came out on the first game, had to play Shelby Rising City. They were 23-1 coming in, and you know the 3rd seed here at the state tournament. They took that game to overtime. Yesterday had to play North Platte St. Pat's, and that game was a 4-point. So they've had 2 tough games.
The leader nearly had it taken away. A push call on the Eagles, number 32. That's Shelby Bohe with her first foul. Bohe, a 6-foot senior, had 8 in the game against Pender. She'll grab a seat. So 12-5 into Arns, kept it alive. And now back up top. Back to Arns, looks for Foxhoven, finds her. Foxhoven puts it in, 6 early for Kelsey Foxhoven.
You know, Crofton likes that half-court set where they can get us set in the offense half-court and then look inside.
Nice recovery, Foxhoven playing the denial, then gets back in time to stop the drive of Katrina Hughes. Bounce pass off to Liz Gebhardt, who is off, rebound. Hughes can't get it, chased down by Dinkle. Now Hughes, the left hand goes baseline. Off her hand and out of bounds. Ball belongs to Crofton. There's one more look.
That's a good look in there to Foxhoven, and again, as I said, that's what they're looking for, to get that half-court set and then look inside.
Half-court trap. Arns dribbles right around it. Now into the paint, good bounce pass over to Arns. Shot no good, rebound to Maria Wortman, the freshman. Chases it down. Left-handed dribble of Rachel Leader, now kicked outside. Shot by Arns is off. And a timeout called after Lutheran got the rebound. So the Crofton Warriors in the middle of a 7-0 run to open up a 14-5 lead. Let's go down to Matt Schick.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see me at all or not, or you soon will be able to, but I'm here with some Crofton fans who, someone tweeted at me and said, please find out what is going on with these guys that are dressed as mascots. So what's the story here, fellas?
We're just awesome. We got some there. I got a sister, he's got 2 sisters, and they're cousins. My name's John Van Heek, and I'm the man. Yes, and I'm Dale Van Heek, and I'm the man. I'm the man.
Okay, you guys all cannot be the man. Okay. Okay, this is unbelievable. Wow, that's great. All right, later, Gainer. Larry.
Oh, my. So there's a reason we don't frequently go to Matt Schick. That's mascot confusion right there. I think they're the Warriors, and none of them represented there. The Warriors not represented among those. There's a shot by Liz Gebhardt. I'm sorry.
I'm not sure their sisters may say that they're real proud to have them in those costumes today.
Right. So the bucket by Gebhardt stopped that 7-0 run. And the turnover by Crofton goes back to the Eagles. Aaron Losing doing some coaching. Inside to Gebhardt, now kick back out. Here's Hughes. Shot on the way. Gebhardt couldn't get it to go.
You know, as we talk about Crofton, and they were here last year, but as you look on the floor right now, they have 2 freshmen, one on the inside and one on the outside. So, you know, it seems like once they get them going in a tradition, those players keep coming, and those teams keep coming back here to the state tournament.
Workman drives, and a push will be called on Liz Gebhardt. Gebhardt, 6'2" senior, signed to play volleyball at Wayne State. She's had a good tournament, 8 points against Weeping Water, 9 against Pender. Now back into the game. Shelby Bohe and also Natalie Goebbels. Tramp with it up top. Good dish to Wortman, who couldn't finish. Now she's guarded. Wortman tries to get it to Foxhoven. Dribbles out of it, does Wortman, and then travels. Just drug that back foot. And another turnover now by Crofton. There's another look.
And that's a pressure defense right there from Lutheran on Natalie Goebbels, playing good uptight man-to-man defense, causing the turnover.
Winkelbauer, left-handed drive into the paint, and the foul will be called on Kelsey Foxhoven. I believe that's her second foul. So 2 fouls on Foxhoven. And that will put Winkelbauer at the line. 5'7" senior is Winkelbauer. Guard averages 6 a game.
Shannon Pospisil from Lutheran High, I thought it was interesting, had said they don't talk about getting to the championship when they come down. They just talk about getting to Saturday. And, you know, try not to have the girls be nervous about anything. But it is a big deal when you get here to the Devaney Sports Center and you're playing on Saturday of the state tournament.
Jump into that man-to-man full court press. Arns brings it up on Eaker, then drives by, gets the shot off, no foul, kept alive, right into the hands of Alex Allen, who can't get the shot. Three on the way from Winkelbauer is off, and right through the hands of Arns and out of bounds. So it stays with the Eagles at 14-9. Much tighter game than we saw the first time between these two teams. 48-32 was the final in that game, won by Lutheran High Northeast. A win over Crofton came following their only loss of the season. That was to Concordia. Concordia, of course, ended up making it to state as well. Ball tipped away, and Crofton with the steal. Nice denied defense by Shelby Bohe, and Bohe hit it, and then it goes off of the hand or leg of Bridget Arns and out, so it will go to Lutheran High Northeast. Warriors coach chatting with Bridget Arns. Arns, the one, of course, who did not play last year here at state. She was suffering from a concussion, missed the state tournament. Very tough. She's considering several Division II offers. And a jump ball. Nice alert play by Alex Allen. Allen dives on that loose ball. And the possession arrow will be with the Warriors.
And, you know, right now, Crofton has both of their, you know, their big girls, Kelsey Foxhoven and Bridget Arns, both have 2 fouls at this point. I'm sure Aaron doesn't want them to be in right before half with about minute 45 left to pick up a third for this game.
Arns with it up top, looking inside, trying to find Wortman working down low. Wortman posting up. Skip pass over to Kleinschmidt now in the game. Here's Arns up top, now to Allen. Underneath, push back out. 3 on the way from Tramp is off. Nice rebound down low by Natalie Goebbels, back in the game for the Eagles. Goebbels calling for the ball right away. Here's Eaker. Now to Gebhardt. Goebbels didn't quite get it there. (14-9). Back into the game for Lutheran High is Liz Gebhardt. Also back in comes Kendra Dinkle.
One of the things that Crofton's coach Aaron Losing talked about was as the year has gone on, their inexperience and their younger players. But it looks to me like right now, Allison Ahrens especially is taking control of this. She controls the offense down here and what is happening and takes very good care of the ball.
Set a double screen for Tiffany Tramp up top. 3-pointer is off. Tramp now out on Dinkle defensively. There's Gebhardt. Gebhardt drives baseline. Just could not get the jump or the fall. So 30 seconds to go before halftime in the C2 state championship. Lutheran High and Crofton. Wortman went down after it, and Wortman then called for traveling. Tried to preserve the possession with the timeout, didn't get it.
And right here, this is a big basket for Lincoln Lutheran tonight here to, get a 2 or 3, close the gap before the halftime right here.
Eager now off to Gebhardt. Looked inside. Tipped away. Crofton's ball. 3 seconds. I'll have to push it to get a shot off. Shot was off. If it goes, it good. It doesn't go. 14-9 is the score at halftime. Crofton Warriors on top of the Eagles. Class C2 state championship on the line. Crofton 22-4 coming in. Those 4 losses all to playoff teams, and including a loss to Lutheran High, but they lead it here at the half, 14-9. Let's go down to a conversation with Shannon Pospisil.
Thank you, Larry. 14-9 here at halftime. What's going to be your message there in the locker room?
Execution on offense. We're just basically not doing anything we've done all year on offense. Defense, I'm very happy with holding 14 points, but we're standing around on offense. We're not moving the ball like we need to move the ball, and just kind of playing a little shell shock. So we got to do better on offense and execute.
How do you shore up the turnover aspect of this?
That's part of the execution. We're standing instead of moving and setting our screens, and when we're standing around, it makes it easy for Crofton to defend, and then we end up getting ourselves in trouble. So if we start executing, moving, setting screens, I think we'll be all right.
We'll let you get in there. Thanks.
Thanks a lot.
Larry?
All right, thanks, Matt. Matt Schick with the interviews. Class C2 state championship. Crofton on top of Lutheran High Northeast at the break. 14-9. We'll be back.
Every day here in Nebraska, you work hard to build a life for your family and take care of them. You do your part, and we're working hard to do ours. We're Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska. From Scottsbluff to Scribner, you can count on us to help protect your family and your future. Today and tomorrow, we're here where you are, and we work for you.
We'd like to say we have the good life in our state. And for more than 40 years, Nebraska Public Power District has kept the good life running smoothly for Nebraskans. We are driven to go above and beyond with a spirit to provide reliable, affordable electricity with outstanding customer service each and every day. Because in the end, we want to make the good life better for all. Nebraska Public Power District, always there when you need us.
NET Sports coverage of the 2012 NSAA State Basketball Tournament is brought to you in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board, encouraging the use of renewable biodiesel fuels for a healthier environment. For information, nebraskasoybeans.org. By Constellation Energy, formerly known as One Oak Energy Marketing Company, a participant in the Choice Gas program and a proud supporter of Nebraska 4-H and FFA. And by the Aurora Cooperative, innovative, financially strong, committed to the communities we serve. The Aurora Cooperative, growing opportunities. And welcome back to the Bob Devaney Sports Center. Larry Putney along with Trudy Nolan, and not an impressive shooting first half for either team. Crofton leading 14-9 over Lutheran High Northeast, but I'm not saying anything I'm sure the coaches aren't saying to the players right now. They shot, Lutheran High shot 13% in that first half. Crofton shot under 30%.
Yeah, you know, just as Shannon was saying before he went into the locker room, he wants them to execute more on offense. As he's come into this game, he says he wants to move. He wants continuous movement with it. Well, unfortunately, they haven't had that all the time, and they're only shooting 13% at this point. So, you know, he felt his defense was good, which it probably is, of holding Crofton to 14 points right now. Crofton, on the other hand, you know, they've had 13 turnovers. That's probably a little bit more than Aaron would like at this point. They also then could, you know, probably get a little bit more going on offense as well.
Well, now time for Believers and Achievers, and for the presentation, we go to our public address announcer. Here's Rich Broderson.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special halftime presentation this evening. Believers and Achievers is a statewide program designed by U.S. Bank and the NSAA to give recognition to Nebraska's future leaders. We have 3 Nebraska high school seniors who have demonstrated academic excellence and a commitment to good citizenship. For their involvement in school and community projects, U.S. Bank and the NSAA would like to honor the Believers and Achievers who are with us today. Presenting the Believers and Achievers Awards will be U.S. Bank Representative Skip Trowbridge and NSAA Board Chairman Mark Norvell of Fillmore Central. Our first honoree is Allison Dobson of Cambridge High School. Allison is a 4.0 student who participates in golf, play production, speech, and music. She was a 2011 NSAA Class C2 state speech qualifier in entertainment speaking, who has earned academic all-state honors in chorus. A member of the Student Council and Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Allison is president of the National Honor Society and Future Business Leaders of America. Ladies and gentlemen, Allison Dobson. Next, we have Brad Mush of David City High School. Brad maintains a 3.85 grade point average while participating in football, track and field, play production, and speech. He is the 2010 and 2011 NSAA Class C1 state speech champion in duet acting and the defending state champion in humorous prose. Brad is a 3-time NSAA state football playoff participant who placed 7th in the 110 high hurdles, 6th in the 300 hurdles, and 5th in the 1600 meter relay at the 2011 NSAA Class B State Track and Field Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, Brad Much. Our final recipient is Michaela Schlesinger of Blue Hill High School. Michaela is a 3.96 student who participates in softball and track and field. A 2011 NSAA Academic All-State honoree in track and softball, Michaela has lettered in both sports. In school, she is a member of the National Honor Society, Big Brothers Big Sisters program, while also serving as a Power Hour elementary school and middle school tutor. Ladies and gentlemen, Michaela Schlesinger. Folks, let's have another big round of applause for the 2011-2012 Believers and Achievers, the future leaders of Nebraska.
Saw some impressive young individuals, our future leaders, our Believers and Achievers winners. We're in halftime of the Class C2 title game.
It's easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life.
Driving isn't worth your full attention.
What is?
A safety reminder from your Nebraska Department of Roads.
A diesel-powered engine on a farm works hard and operates in a grueling environment. Soy biodiesel fuels stand up to the challenge of powering farm equipment, but are also renewable and environmentally responsible as well. The Nebraska Soybean Board is committed to encouraging the use of soy biodiesel to protect the environment and sustain Nebraska's agriculture. The Nebraska Soybean Checkoff, growing opportunity from the ground up.
At the Aurora Cooperative, we're continually driven by what's next in agriculture. So we're dedicated to being your first resource for world-class agronomy, grain storage and marketing, high-performance feeds, and energy. Driven by our vision to be financially strong, innovative, independent, locally owned. You're driven by the opportunities that exist. We're driven to help you make the most of them, now and for the next generation. The Aurora Cooperative, growing opportunities.
Welcome back to the Bob Devaney Sports Center. Trudy Nolan, I'm Larry Putney. Matt Schick also with us. We are at halftime of the Class C2 state championship game. It's 14-9, Crofton on top. Warriors looking for their 4th state championship in program history. Let's take a look at some highlights between Lutheran High Northeast and Crofton. We'll begin with the Eagles. Coach said he was happy with his defense. Turnover right away.
Yep, and then down here on the other end, you know, they're looking inside to Google. She did a good job of putting that up off the glass. On the other end, the Arns sisters are doing a good job. That's Allison Arns. She's just a freshman creating that shot here. Here's off to her sister, Bridget Arns, for a 3-point on the outside as well. And right here with their Foxhoven, a good inside drive. So they've kind of got the inside-outside game going on that. You know, as they said, Shannon said, you know, he's happy with his defense. Needs a little more execution going on the offense. Just not getting the shots right now that he wants. Shooting 13%. I know he's hoping they're going to come out second half and have a better, you know, game on the floor with the field goals.
Let's go over to Matt, who's with the coach.
We talked with your opposing coach, Pospisil, going into halftime. His main theme was execution. Is that kind of your main theme here going into the second half?
Definitely. We had to show him some things on the clipboard to try and see if we can't get a couple things figured out offensively to quit turning the ball over and execute a little bit better, like you said.
Getting into a rhythm is such a big thing offensively. How do you get that? How do you force that to happen?
To be honest with you, today it might not happen. Lutheran High is such a great defensive team. Today's going to be a grinded out battle. We got to grind out points anyhow that we can get them, but we definitely got to screen. We got to have better cuts without the ball. We got to have a little sharper passes and better timing to help us out.
Good luck. Thanks.
Thanks.
Larry?
All right, thanks, Matt. Thanks to Coach Aaron Losing for stopping and chatting with us. Head coach of the Crofton Warriors, his team on top at the break, 14-9. Let's take a look at the statistics from the first half of play. And you'll see neither team shot particularly well. We've talked about that, 13 and 29%. But again, a few categories down, and you see turnovers, and we have 28 turnovers between these two teams.
Yeah, you know, Crofton has been able to come up with, and after they've had a turnover, you know, coming and completing, getting those points. They've got 11 points off of the turnovers. But I don't think either team really is shooting the way that they'd like to be shooting here in a championship game, and especially with Lutheran High. You know, Aaron's talking about having to go back to the clipboard. Even on the very last game of the season, you still have to go back. You have to show them different things, different strategies, because as I said before, even though they've played each other, every single game is different, and you got to have a new strategy for those games.
We'll be back at the Devaney Sports Center with the second half of play. Lutheran High and Crofton coming up.
.95% of American corn farms are family-owned.
Farmers grow 70% more corn per ounce of fertilizer than just 35 years ago.
The energy to grow a bushel of corn has dropped by 37% over the past 30 years.
Farmers have cut soil erosion by 44% through new tillage methods.
This is sustaining innovation, and it's how Nebraska corn farmers are growing more with less. On the web at nebraskacorn.org.
Programming on NET Television is provided in part by the Dr. Tom and Dorothy Hallstrom Inspire Nebraska Athletics Endowment.
Sports programming on NET is made possible by a gift from Harold and Marion Anderson, recognizing the importance of high school and college athletics in Nebraska.
So welcome back to the Bob Devaney Sports Center. Second half action just beginning. The Eagles and the Warriors. See at the top of your screen, Crofton on top of Lutheran High, 14-9. Pass tried underneath, and Maria Wortman commits the foul.
And there's that execution that they're looking for. You know, as you look at Lutheran High, their top two scorers, Gebhardt and Dinkel, did not have any points the first half, so I'm sure that they had to go back to find some ways for them to get some points.
Good drive, puts the shot up. Not there, and the rebound goes to Crofton. Warriors will push. Foxhoven underneath. He kicks it back up front and resets. Leader with it. Leader looks inside, left-handed dribble, had lane there. Didn't take it. Shot fake, Arns drives, kicks it back up top. Now Arns looks inside. Over to Arns, shot on the way. Shot is off. 14-9. Just underway, second half of play. C2 state championship game. Goes off of the hand of Kelsey Dinkel, and a turnover on Lutheran High.
By the looks of it, that wasn't quite what Shannon had for an idea for execution. Things just aren't going right. They can't get in the flow of it. Lutheran High cannot.
Goes off of Jill Winkelbauer on the defensive effort. Arns looks inside, has Foxhoven posting up, and the foul underneath. Called on Winkelbauer. Second foul on Winkelbauer. Look at Shannon Pospischel in his 10th season. Back up top. Drive. (14-9) still here. No score in this second half of play. Big shot in the middle, the shot's off, rebound, pulled down by Wortman. Crofton will push it. Arns goes hard to the basket, and Arns got the shot. So Bridget Arns with two more, and a quick timeout. Oh, did she step on the end line?
Turnover, yeah.
Turnover. So another turnover.
That was a
by
good
Lutheran
pass.
High.
Earlier, that was Arns to Arns there, and a nice left-hand layup by Bridget Arns under the basket.
Crofton to inbound it. Nice job by Rachel Leader. She doesn't tip it out of bounds. It's in danger of two the other way. Kelsey Dinkel would have beat her to the ball, so she just slapped at it. That was the first bucket by Crofton since 6:56 in the second period. Almost a full, well, not almost, it was more than a full period without a bucket. And that bank was open there. Kelsey Dinkel puts it in. 16-11 now. Crofton by 5. Flashing in, Arns underneath, she's double teamed. Leader to Arns. Arns fakes the shot, drives in to the lane, can't get the shot.
It's a good drive by Arns. They are looking for more of their screens there, as Losing, that's what he had said at halftime, wanted to do more on offense.
Down low, the turnaround, and foul. Shot good by Liz Gebhardt. So Gebhardt will go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
There's a look at that pass inside, and Gebhardt taking it up very strong, hoping to make this a three-point play as the Eagles are closing in now on the Warriors.
Gebhardt with a chance to cut it to 2. Shot is off. Rebound to Wharton. And Arns will bring it up with a 3-point advantage. Foul called on Kendra Dinkle. Back into the game now for Lutheran High is Katrina Hughes. 16-13. Tough defense by Lutheran. Kick back up top again. Double screen out front. And that time, Tiffany Tramp got it. They've tried to run that play for her 3 times, and Tramp hit it there. Good help defense, almost an and one opportunity. Dinkle couldn't get the shot to go. She's fouled hard by Allen, so Dinkle will go to the line.
Here's a look at that pass inside to Dinkle, and that's what they're trying to look for. Get into their execute a little bit more on offense and look inside for Dinkle.
First one is good. Melissa Kleinschmidt, number 4, back into the game for Crofton. Kelsey Dinkle. Second one on the way. Still a 5-point game. Left-handed dribble, left tramp. Arns with it. Left-handed into the lane. Off to Foxhoven. Shot on the way. Couldn't quite get it, and then over the back. Called on Crofton. Alex Allen picks up her 3rd personal foul. So back into the game comes Maria Wortman for Alex Allen. She will sit with those 3 fouls. A chance here to cut it to 3. There you see field goal percentage this half improving. Pass inside, triple team down low. And a foul called on Kelsey Dinkle. So Dinkle will shoot 2.
She does a nice job. She's caught in there inside, takes it up, you know, draws the foul. The Crofton has to foul them, and she's going to get 2 free throws here.
Foul called on Foxhoven. So Kelsey Foxhoven now with 3 personal fouls. She's leading them with 6 points. She'll have to watch the foul situation. Tramp with 6, Foxhoven with 6, and Arns with 5. That is the extent of the scoring for Crofton. Both free throws good. It's a 3-point game. And now they pick up full court. Got it out to Arns. Broke the press. Now nowhere to go with it. Good pressure defense. 5-second call on Arns. And a timeout called by Crofton. So Aaron Losing right off of that 5-second call takes a quick timeout. It's 19-16 Crofton. NET Sports coverage of the 2012 NSAA State Basketball Tournament is brought to you in part by the Nebraska Public Power District, applauding the dedication, teamwork, and sportsmanship of Nebraska's high school athletes. By the Nebraska Corn Board and Nebraska's corn farmers, growing more with less through sustaining innovation at nebraskacorn.org. And by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Nebraska, one less thing to worry about. So back at the Devaney Sports Center, it's 19-16. Crofton holding on to that three-point advantage. They had the lead at the break as well. But Lutheran High Northeast on a run. Drive by Katrina Hughes. Shot doesn't fall.
You know, I think Aaron Losing wants to be patient on offense, get their execution going, and I think probably at their timeout, that's what he was telling them. You need to have some place to pass it to. You need to get those screens set, come off of those screens really hard.
Mandy Eaker draws the charge here. Foul will go against Maria Wortman, her second personal foul. And so in the next Crofton foul, the Eagles will be in the bonus for the rest of the second half. There's still 3 minutes to go here in period number 3. Drive by Hughes, can't get it to go again. So Hughes doing a nice job of creating a shot, driving, and then we got a carry against Crofton.
And you know, the first half, Lutheran High, they wanted to do more of a half-court defense, and now they've kind of come out here and doing a full-court defense, causing Crofton a little bit of some troubles with some turnovers.
Megan Gebhardt with it. Off to Goebbels. Here's Hughes. Down low, Goebbels, turnaround. This doesn't get the roll. Good opportunity.
Because the Lutherans had some opportunities here to either, really tie it or go ahead with those stops that they've had on Crofton, and just can't get the ball to fall in.
The drive by Allen, and the shot is off. Now pushed the other way. Here's Eaker ahead to Hughes. Hughes takes the shot, just off. Rebound. Right back up goes Gebhardt. Can't get it. Ball tipped around by Goebbels, and then Goebbels with the foul. Oh, Goebbels picks up her first foul. That'll be the third team foul for Lutheran High Northeast.
There's a look at Hughes as she shot that. They went for the rebound, had another shot. Right now, Lutheran is just having some difficulties getting the basketball to go in the hoop. They're shooting right now at 17%. Not what, I don't think, it's not what Shannon wanted to happen here. He wanted to come out, get some execution, and get those field goals to go in.
Barnes being closely guarded. Gets the screen up top. Now to Allen. Kicked over to Kleinschmidt with the shot. Kleinschmidt's shot won't go. Rebound underneath to Gebhardt. Gebhardt, a big presence in there at 6'2". See if she can do something offensively. Nice entry pass. And Bohe with the bucket. So Lutheran back to within one at 19-18. 1.5 to go in this third period. Life finally being pumped into this Lutheran High Northeast crowd. Wortman. Shot underneath. And the rebound goes to Gebhardt. Wortman couldn't get her shot. Drive baseline, then kicks it across. Open jumper. Not good. Good drive penetration and a kick there, but just could not finish, and Allen turns it over. Shelby Bohe had just come into the game.
Takes it up nice right off the glass there. Those are the kinds of shots that they're looking for. They just need those inside shots to go. They had 3 possessions there right in a row where they, really had a good drive to the basket. It just did not go in. So that was a big basket to get it within one.
A great entry pass there by Gebhardt. Well, 19-18, a chance for the Eagles to take the lead inside. There's Gebhardt, couldn't get it to go. Had the chance. Arns to Allen, back up top, same set, the shot off. Eaker kicks it outside, 3 on the way by Winklebauer, comes up short, tipped around, now to Arns. Arns on the break, good outlet pass. Tramp can't get the shot to go, rebound Arns back up and got it. Allison Arns with the bucket. The freshman providing a bit of spark for Crofton here. Up by 3, shot. No shot and no foul, and that's the way period number 3 will end. Warriors on top, 21-18. The final 8 minutes coming up.
At U.S. Bank, we support athletics, the arts, and anyone with a dream. Support that's not just about money. It's about investing our time and our care to make the most of the places we call home. That's the power of U.S. Bank. All of us serving you.
A flame burns brightly in these young Nebraskans. It's the energy of enterprise and entrepreneurship. One Oak Energy Marketing, the company you've trusted for years for reliable natural gas, is now a part of Constellation Energy. While our name has changed, our commitment to young Nebraskans remains strong. So we will continue to support 4-H and FFA in the counties we serve, because we want to keep their flame burning always. Constellation Energy.
State Championship Saturday on NET Sports. Welcome back to the Bob Devaney Sports Center. I'm Larry Putney along with Trudy Nolan. Matt Schick joining us as well. Thrilled to be bringing you all of the state championships throughout the day right here on NET from Omaha all the way to Scottsbluff, border to border across the state of Nebraska and all around the world on the web on NET. Arns with it and a 3-point lead. Arns wide open 3, got it and nails it. Allison Arns, 3-pointer. Big shot to extend that lead to 6. Gebhardt the other way, tries to back down. Good defense, and they are not letting Gebhardt get any room down low. Turnaround goes off the bottom of the basket by Kelsey Dinkle.
That was a big basket right there by Allison Arns. You know, actually in the 3rd quarter, Lutheran did outscore 9-7 Crofton in that quarter there.
Nice jump stop. Dinkle didn't get it to go. Ball loose, picked up shot, and just off the front of the rim by Hughes. Boy, Hughes had a big game against Weeping Water. 3 3-pointers for Katrina Hughes. And a travel there, so another turnover.
You know, when you look at the field goal percentages right now in the game, neither one, I'm sure neither coach is really happy with their field goal percent. One's at 17%, one's at 30%, but they've all been really, they've had some good shots on the inside, especially Lutheran. They're just not falling. They just have to keep shooting those, though. They're going to go in.
Inside, won't go again. Just cannot get the short shots to go. They're getting the ball inside, getting good position. They have good ball movement on the perimeter. They're just not getting the shots to fall. Here's Tramp looking inside. Left-handed dribble by Leader. Arns over to Wortman. Wortman drives in, has it tipped out. Arns keeps it, keeps the dribble. And here's Tramp. No reset. And a kick called against Lutheran Northeast.
And Crofton can stay patient right now. They have the lead, so they can stay patient with the ball. Work it as Aaron wants. He wants the screen set. He wants to come off the screens, keep it moving. They can do that and get that open shot with the lead that they have.
Now to Wortman. Wortman top baseline, shut off by Gebhardt. Arns with it, looks inside. Leader. Foxhoven back up top to Tramp, who resets. Leader, good pass down low, good ball movement. Can't get the shot. Foxhoven and tied up with Gebhardt. Jump ball, and it goes to Lutheran High Northeast. Megan Gebhardt back into the game for the Eagles, and also Allison Arns back in. Arns provided that last spark. They're up by 6. About 5.5 to go here in the Class C2 state championship. Backed it off the side of the rim, got the shot, and finally got one to go. They had missed 8 field goals in a row prior to that putback. 24-20. Push by Liz Gebhardt. We saw Liz in the state volleyball championships, outstanding volleyball player.
Check it in for Lutheran High Northeast. Number 32,
In our last matchup in the last game that we had, the small schools, we were talking about that they had a volleyball championship as well, coming in getting a basketball championship. Those girls are busy throughout the year. They keep themselves going with their activities that they have.
Kendra Dinkle called for the foul. That's her second personal. Pace of the game beginning to pick up a bit as they start moving the ball a little more crisply. Arns with it up top. Tramp. Pass inside to Arns, and Arns is fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. Foul will be called on 25. Was Dinkle.
That's a good look. That's Wortman on the outside. Remember, she's just a freshman, passing it in there inside to Bridget Arns.
3 fouls are against Kendra Dinkle now. And now the second. And got it. So Arns knocks them both down, extends that lead to 6, 26-20. Bohe turns it over. Foxhoven with the steal. Arns to Foxhoven. To Tramp. They set that screen again. Tramp got it. They have run that set play, setting that double screen up top 4 or 5 times. She's hit it twice. 2 big threes. That one extended it to 9. Foxhoven the other way. She's fouled. 4th foul upcoming on Kendra Dinkle. And that will put Foxhoven at the line. Let's take a look at that last 3.
They're setting a double screen up there on top. There's the 24-42. Wortman and Arns do a great job of setting that screen. Tramp gets out, gets her feet set, makes a nice 3 there.
So Foxhoven got the first one, extending that lead to 10. Biggest lead of the game by the Crofton Warriors, on top 30-20. Foxhoven to make it 11. Fly off the backboard. So a 10-point game, 30-20. Eagles need to start cutting into the lead with 4 minutes to go in the game. Inside Goobles. Good pass from Goobles to Dinkle. Back to Goobles. They broke the press. Foxhoven. And a timeout called by Aaron Losing. So an 8-point advantage, 3:47 to go here at the Bob Devaney Sports Center.
We hope you're enjoying NSAA sports action on NET. Now, if you'd like to see it continue, consider investing in the NET Sports Partners Club. Select the giving level that's right for you, and remember, with any gift of $80, you'll receive the NET member card. Log on now to this website or call me personally during regular business hours, and we'll help you join the Sports Partners Club. Thank you for your support of high school sports on NET.
So back at the Bob Devaney Sports Center, Crofton on top by 8 with 3:47 to go. The Eagles trying desperately to get back in this and bring home their second trophy from the state championship, third last year. In 2010, I guess it was 2 years ago, they finished third.
With the time left, you know, Lutheran's going to be getting up, full court press. Aaron went back, put Allison Arns back in. He needs help bringing that ball up the floor, taking control up here at the point guard of the offense at this point.
Foul called on Kelsey Dinkle. That will put Bridget Arns at the line. Arns averages 16 a game, 7 rebounds. Leading scorer and leading rebounder on this Crofton Warriors squad. And she got it. Important free throws here down the stretch. Now to extend it back to a 10-point lead.
She's a very tough player on the inside. Looks like she, you know, has maybe probably some different recruiting interests, some different schools looking at her as well.
Arns hands high in the air. Goebbels kicks it back up top. Dinkle with the shot and the foul. It goes. So Kelsey Dinkle with the big bucket and a 3-point play opportunity. She can cut it back to 6.
There's a look at that drive by Dinkle, puts it up right over them, gets a foul, and a chance here to make a 3-point play.
10 points in the game for Dinkle. Foul will be called on Kendra Dinkle.
Foul to number 25, Kendra Dinkle.
4 personal fouls on Dinkle.
Check it in for the Lady Warriors, number 12, Alex Allen. At the line for Crofton, number 10.
So now to shoot.
Shooting 1 and 1.
Is Allison Arns. First one rattles out of there. So the Eagles trying to get back in this quickly, playing the foul game. Underneath, Goebbels travel. Katrina Hughes thought she had the shot. Goebbels picked up the loose change, but couldn't put it away.
She did a good job putting it up there. Goebbels did, because you never know, might get a foul down there, but she did, you know, Crofton played some good defense, did not foul her down there.
Arns, nice pass ahead to Tramp, and Tramp fouled from behind. Tramp will be shooting 2. Foul on number 41, Kelsey Dinkle. That might be her 4th. It is 4th foul on Dinkle. Kelsey Dinkle. So both Kendra and Kelsey Dinkle now have 4 fouls. Tramp's bucket is good. And with 3 3-pointers and that free throw, Tiffany Tramp now has 10 points in the game. She averages 4 on the season. So 33-25. Eaker has it. Off to Dinkle. Looks inside. Gebhardt. Pick back up top. Hughes. Now down low. Dinkle backs in. Dinkle with the shot. No good. Gebhardt got her hand high in the air to keep it, and then rolling out of bounds after diving on the ball to try to save it was Kendra Dinkle. And it will be Crofton's ball. Foxhoven back in. And Alex Allen will take a seat. We got a foul. A foul called on Lutheran High Northeast. And that will be the 5th foul on Kelsey Dinkle. And Kelsey Dinkle, with 10 points in the game, fouls out.
That's always a hard situation on your senior year, fouling out, but you know, it was really a hustle foul, going after the ball. When you have 2:39 left in the game, you've got to get scrappy. You have to get after every single loose ball that there is.
Free throw no good by Bridget Arns. Really, it's up to Crofton to hit its free throws down the stretch here. They'll have plenty of opportunity from the line, both of them no good. So an 8-point lead, a chance for Luther to cut into it. Shots on the way. No good. So here's Arns with 2:20 to go. And they'll run some clock.
Yeah, it looks like Crofton's going to try and be patient, run some time off the clock. They don't have to score unless it's an open basket.
Allen's got it, and Allen is fouled by Hughes. So that will put Alex Allen, the sophomore guard, at the line.
And now free throws will become a big key. They'll get 2 free throws now. They're in double, but they're going to become a huge key in the game.
First point of the game for Alex Allen. And the second one good. So 2 points for Alex Allen, extending that lead to 10 at 35-25. Look inside, nothing there. 3 on the way. Winklebauer can't get it to go. Rebound to Crofton. Here's Orange bringing it up the floor. Guarded by Dinkle. Off to Allen.
Now it looks like Crofton's going to try and take some time off here.
Foul called on Winklebauer. And that will put Orange at the line. Third personal foul on Winklebauer. So Orange to shoot 2, and again, just comes down to can Crofton hit its free throws. Lutheran High Northeast will take a timeout, down 35-25. Hey, if you like a DVD of this game or any of today's NSAA girls basketball tournament games, you can give us a call at 1-800-868-1868. You can also log on to netnebraska.org, follow the prompts, and order your DVD today. Preserve these memories of the exciting Nebraska Girls State Basketball Tournament for years to come. NET is Nebraska's home for sports. 25-35, down by 10. And a reminder, you can check us out on Facebook as well. Become a fan of our Facebook page at facebook.com/NET Sports. It's pretty easy to stay connected these days with Facebook. Stay connected with NET and see what's coming up next on Nebraska's only statewide sports network, NET Sports. So here's Allison Arns to go to the line to shoot 2. Allison with 7 points in the game. Tiffany Tramp leads the way with 11. That is off. Now the second of 2. And she got the second, extending that to an 11-point lead. Now 36-25, 1.5 to go. And now desperation time for Lutheran High Northeast. Hughes drives in, puts the shot up. A rebound by Bohe, but Bohe will be fouled, and Bohe will now go to the line to shoot. Foul on Maria Wortman. Portland's third foul. Back into the game comes Kelsey Foxhoven. Alex Allen will take a seat. And Kendra Dinkle back in as well.
Some big free throws right here by Bowie. Crofton wanting to get the rebound here. Make sure that they just keep control of the ball, no turnovers, take their time, run some rest of the clock off here.
Great outlet to Foxhoven. Off of the rebound, she's double teamed. And a foul called, so it will send Foxhoven to the line. Not sure if the foul was on 15, Katrina Hughes, so that's 2 on Katrina Hughes. And Foxhoven now to shoot 2 with 1:09 to go. And a tough played defensive game by both of these squads.
It has been. They've both played really good pressure defense. Field goal percent hasn't probably been what either one of them want, but they've both made it up on the defense.
Score at halftime of this game was 14-9. Crofton led by 5, so a total first half points of 23 between the two teams. They had as many turnovers in the first half as they did points. Just some terrific defense being played here in Class C2 by both of these teams, the Crofton Warriors and the Lutheran High Northeast Eagles. Crofton appears just about 52 seconds away from taking home a 4th state championship, first since 2007. Quick timeout by the Crofton Warriors. Hey, I want to remind you, coming up next, it's Class A, the Lincoln Southeast Knights and the Omaha Central Eagles, ranked 1-2 in the state all year long. It's the matchup everybody's been waiting for. They squared off earlier this year. Central won that, but then Central ended up losing another game, so both teams come in with 1 loss, and it should be a terrific Class A state championship final between the Omaha Central Eagles and the Lincoln Southeast Knights. Crofton, meanwhile, looking to pick up its 4th state championship. They won it 3 consecutive years, 2005, 6, and 7. They got back here for the first time in the championship game since those 3 last year, where they finished 2nd to Homer, losing that game last year to Homer 49-45. Foul called on Mandy Eaker. Eaker's 2nd, and that will send Allison Arns to the line. Arns with 9 points now. And Arns now looking to become the 2nd player for Crofton in double figures. And she got it. So 10 in the game for Allison Arns. 39-45. Shot by Hughes, got it. There's that 3-point range by Katrina Hughes. And a timeout called by Lutheran High Northeast. So 42 to go, down by 11. Shannon Pospischel now drawing it up on the board, and how he's going to make up 9 points in the final 42. Keep fouling and hope to hit threes. Hey, you can join us 1 week from today as NET Sports presents the 2012 NSAA Boys Basketball Championships. Live from the Bob Devaney Sports Center right here in Lincoln. All the action brought to you in high definition. And remember, you can only watch this year's NSAA high school basketball tournaments exclusively right here on NET television, because we are Nebraska's home for sports. So marching orders have been delivered from Shannon Pospischel. Shannon lists as one of his top accomplishments as a coach, bringing the first ever state trophy back home to Lutheran High. That was a 3rd place trophy in 2010. This has to rank right up there. First ever appearance in a state championship game. And a timeout called by the Warriors. Crofton will take a full timeout as well. And for head coach Aaron Losing, he's been around Crofton for 8 seasons, so he was there when they won 3 straight state titles in 2005, 6, and 7, and was here when they were the runner-up last year to Homer, losing that one 49-45.
And you know, right now they're wanting to get it in as they did here to Allison Arns. She's, you know, had a great game here, taking care of the basketball. Also just hit a couple of free throws at the little bit ago in the game. And so they're looking to get it to her there, not have any turnovers. Don't give Lutheran any shots down by their basket there, and just take control of the game from there. Use the time on the clock, 38 seconds. Put it into her hands, get her to the free throw line.
I want to remind you, you can download our new NET Radio Nebraska mobile app and listen live to NET Radio's news, classical, or news jazz stations wherever you are. You can pause and rewind the live audio, plus explore past and present stories on NET News. Look for the free NET Radio app in the iTunes or Android app markets. Yeah, we need an NET Sports app, don't we? That would be a whole new revenue stream. So 25 to go. And Arns dribbling up top. And the foul will send Bridget Arns to the line. The foul called on Shelby Bohe. That'll be Bohe's second. And now Shannon Pospisil getting ready to send in the troops. Larissa Toth about ready to enter. Along with Megan Gebhardt, who's been in the game and playing. First free throw on its way and good. Jessica Masters also coming in. Taylor Primrose and Morgan Sunderman. Great experience for all of these underclassmen, and the same for the Crofton Warriors, as now into the game comes Amy Mueller, Olivia Monahan, and Lily Steffen.
And you know, for both teams, Crofton, this is a great win here last year, getting runner-up. It's, you know, always feels so much better to get that championship medal and trophy to take home, but Lutheran certainly gave a great game, having their first time here at the state tournament, getting a volleyball championship. Those girls need to feel proud of the year that they've had thus far in athletics as well.
So 15 seconds away from the Crofton celebration, 41-28. The drive, the shot is off. The rebound, put right back up by Toth. Toth goes to the floor hard, it's tied up. And it will go to Crofton. Congratulations to those young ladies there. It looks like a bright future for Aaron Losing, as he's got some underclassmen in there, as well as some experienced leadership that he needed this year. And that will do it. The celebration begins for the Crofton Warriors. After finishing runner-up last year, they return to the Bob Devaney Sports Center and take home the Class C2 state championship. And a first ever trip for the ladies from Lutheran High Northeast ends in disappointment after a stellar 27-2 season. There's your final. The Crofton Warriors knock off Lutheran High 41-28. When we come back, medal and trophy presentations coming your way.
What inspired me to pursue a career in technology was the fact that I have kids. We need the internet. They wouldn't be able to do any of their research without it. It's really important for our children to think science and technology is important. I believe that all kids should look towards technology because that's where the world is going. Get involved in all of the science activities because all of that experience can lead you a long way.
To find out what you can do to inspire a young person, visit connectamillionminds.com.
A flame burns brightly in these young Nebraskans. It's the energy of enterprise and entrepreneurship. One Oak Energy Marketing, the company you've trusted for years for reliable natural gas, is now a part of Constellation Energy. While our name has changed, our commitment to young Nebraskans remains strong. So we will continue to support 4-H and FFA in the counties we serve, because we want to keep their flame burning always. Constellation Energy.
NET Sports coverage of the 2012 NSAA State Basketball Tournament is brought to you in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board, encouraging the use of renewable biodiesel fuels for a healthier environment. For information, nebraskasoybeans.org. By the Aurora Cooperative, innovative, financially strong, committed to the communities we serve. The Aurora Cooperative, growing opportunities. And by Time Warner Cable, inspiring young people to build the skills they need in science, technology, engineering, and math to become the problem solvers of tomorrow. Back at the Bob Devaney Sports Center, the nets are being cut down and we're about ready for trophy presentations. But first we have some sportsmanship honorees to honor. And for that, we go to Rich Broderson.
This time, we are pleased to present the Sportsmanship Awards for classes D1 and C2. We want to thank all schools, students, fans, players, and coaches for their ongoing efforts to improve sportsmanship at the state championships and throughout the year. We also thank Awards Unlimited for providing the trophies and the Nebraska Independent College Foundation, proud sponsor of the Championship Sportsmanship Awards. Making the presentations are Galen Kronhoffman of Alma High School, representing the Nebraska Athletic Directors Association, Rocky Rule of Wayne, president of the Nebraska Coaches Association, and NSAA Board of Director Mark Norvell of Fillmore Central. Presenting the awards and representing the Nebraska Independent College Foundation is Dr. Ira Zeff, Athletic Director of Nebraska Wesleyan University. This year's Class D1 Girls Basketball Sportsmanship Award is presented to Friend High School. Receiving the award are students and staff from Friend High School. Congratulations. This year's Class C2 Girls Basketball Sportsmanship Award is presented to Weeping Water High School. Receiving the award is James and Hannah Gardner of Weeping Water. Congratulations. The Nebraska School Activities Association is delighted to have medals and trophies for both of these outstanding teams. Presentations will be made by NSAA Board of Director members Jeff Beller from Battle Creek and Kent Hawley from Mitchell, and U.S. Bank representatives Skip Trowbridge and Alex Harris. Here are the awards for Class C2 runner-up, Lutheran High Northeast High School. Will head coach Shannon Poshpissel and your assistants please step toward the middle of the court to present the silver medals to each team member. Players, as your name is called, please come forward to receive your medal. Number 3, Larissa Toth. Number 10, Megan Gebhardt. Number 11, Jessica Masters. Number 23, Morgan Sunderman. Number 22, Mandy Eaker. And to the seniors, number 12, Jill Winklebauer. Number 15, Katrina Hughes. Number 21, Taylor Primrose. Number 24, Liz Gebhardt. Number 25, Kendra Dinkle. Number 32, Shelby Bohe. Number 41, Kelsey Dinkle. And number 42, Natalie Grubel. Now, all of you are welcome to receive the runner-up trophy for your school. Congratulations, Lutheran High Northeast High School. And now, to the champions, Crofton High School. First, head coach Aaron Losing. We have a special award for you. Congratulations, coach. Now, hand out the gold medals to your championship team members. Number 5, Amy Mueller. Number 10, Allison Arns. Number 12, Alex Allen. Number 14, Tiffany Trapp. Number 22, Olivia Monahan. Number 24, Bridget Arns. Number 30, Lily Steffen. Number 42, Maria Wortman. And now to the seniors. Number 3, Rachel Leader. Number 4, Melissa Kleinschmidt. And number 20, Kelsey Foxhoven. And now for these outstanding athletes and their school, here is the 2012 Class C2 NSAA Basketball Championship Trophy. Congratulations, Crofton High School.
So congratulations to Crofton, the state champs in Class C2. A disappointing time for Shannon Pospisil and his club, Lutheran High Northeast Eagles, and with Shannon is Matt Schick.
What was the big difference today?
We didn't score today. We had some opportunities in the second half. In the first half, we just didn't take care of the basketball very well. Maybe some nerves for the first time being here. In the second half, we had our opportunities. We just didn't put the ball in the hole. When we played earlier this year, we made some of those shots that we missed, and that was a big difference.
You had a third-place trophy a couple of years ago, a runner-up this year. Progress being made. You still got to feel good about what you're doing there at the high school.
Oh, very happy with the program. It's come a long ways. We've started a little bit of tradition now of the winning that type of thing, and so the younger girls are getting a taste of it and understand what it's about. Seniors are going to be sorely missed, but now there's something to shoot for in the future.
Thanks a lot. Congrats on a great year.
Thank you.
Larry?
All right, thanks, Matt, and thanks very much to Shannon Pospisil for being gracious and hanging around chatting with us after his Lutheran High Northeast Eagles take the runner-up trophy. Crofton is the C2 champ.
.95% of American corn farms are family-owned.
Farmers grow 70% more corn per ounce of fertilizer than just 35 years ago.
The energy to grow a bushel of corn has dropped by 37% over the past 30 years.
Farmers have cut soil erosion by 44% through new tillage methods.
This is sustaining innovation, and it's how Nebraska corn farmers are growing more with less. On the web at nebraskacorn.org.
You know, many years ago when I was about 8 years old, I got the opportunity to watch a box turtle behind my house lay her eggs. And watching that turtle go through all that effort, it just piqued my curiosity, and I wanted to learn more and read more. My entire job is science. I want children to get connected with science and utilize the technology and the engineering abilities, because each one of us has the ability to change the world.
To find out what you can do to inspire a young person, visit connectamillionminds.com.
America's export of soybeans helps the U.S. maintain a positive agricultural trade balance. Nebraska contributes half of its soybeans for export. The protein and oil content in soybeans enhance the growing demand for higher protein diets. The Nebraska Soybean Board promotes research to develop new soybean varieties with higher protein and oil content for major agricultural markets. The Nebraska Soybean Checkoff, growing opportunity from the ground up. NET Sports coverage of the 2012 NSAA State Basketball Tournament is brought to you in part by the Nebraska Public Power District, applauding the dedication, teamwork, and sportsmanship of Nebraska's high school athletes. By Constellation Energy, formerly known as One Oak Energy Marketing Company, a participant in the Choice Gas program and a proud sponsor of Nebraska 4-H and FFA. And by the Education Quest Foundation, improving access to college through scholarships, grants, and college planning services. So welcome back to the Bob Devaney Sports Center. The Class C2 state championship is complete. Crofton Warriors take home their 4th state championship as a program. They won it in 05, 6, and 7, and now again in 2012. Runners-up in 91, 94, and last year in 2011. Here's a look at the final statistics, and I think the points off turnovers tells the story that both teams struggled turning the ball over, but Crofton shot a little better as well.
They did, yeah. You know, I think both teams probably throughout the game felt that their field goal percentage was really down from what they've had throughout the season. And as you said, Crofton taking 16 points off of turnovers makes a huge difference with that. But, you know, Lutheran High should feel good about what they've done. They've had a great year. Congrats to them. You know, it's a great season just to get to the state tournament. It's even better to get in, even if you have to get that second place medal.
Right.
There are many, many players out there that would trade positions with any of them, even to get that second place medal. So congratulations to them as well.
So we'll come back and wrap up Class C2, prepare you for the Class A state championship. You see the participants already on the floor warming up. Crofton is the C2 champ.
At the Aurora Cooperative, we're continually driven by what's next in agriculture. So we're dedicated to being your first resource for world-class agronomy, grain storage and marketing, high-performance feeds, and energy. Driven by our vision to be financially strong, innovative, independent, locally owned. You're driven by the opportunities that exist. We're driven to help you make the most of them, now and for the next generation. The Aurora Cooperative, growing opportunities.
What inspired me to pursue a career in technology was the fact that I have kids. We need the internet. They wouldn't be able to do any of their research without it. It's really important for our children to think science and technology is important. I believe that all kids should look towards technology because that's where the world is going. Get involved in all of the science activities because all of that experience can lead you a long way.
To find out what you can do to inspire a young person, visit connectamillionminds.com.
Welcome back to the Bob Devaney Sports Center, the Class C2 champs, the Crofton Warriors. And Coach Losing, I would imagine after finishing runner-up last year, you don't care how it looked, how it happened today, grind it out, get it done, come away with a state championship.
It's really kind of the way our 3 games at the state tournament went. All 3 of them were kind of similar to today, just grinded out games where we played great defense and was able to get wins and really impressed with our team this weekend.
Did you feel some motivation extra from last year after the way that season finished?
I think I did. I don't know about the girls. You can ask them that, but I think I did. I knew that we had a little bit of an inexperienced group coming back after graduating some great seniors last year, but this group jumped on board over the summer and worked hard and got themselves to a point where we could be competitive at the beginning of the year, but then we just improved through the last 4 months of basketball, and here we are today. Really, really, really happy human beings.
It was a struggle in the first half. What was the difference in the key in the second half, you think?
I thought we knocked down some huge three-pointers in the second half at times. timely spots. Tiff Tramp and Allison Arns hit some big shots for us. And then I thought the whole game, a key for us was rebounding the ball. I mean, Lutheran High just beat you up on the boards, and we were able to rebound the ball even with them, maybe even out-rebounded them slightly, and that was a key for us to limit them to one shot. And then we'd made enough free throws at the end to build a little more of a lead, and I was just really, really happy with what I saw.
You looked relieved after it was all over. Congratulations to you.
Hey, thank you so much.
We'll be back with some of the players after this. Class C2 champs, Crofton. There they are celebrating. We'll hear from them next.
A flame burns brightly in these young Nebraskans. It's the energy of enterprise and entrepreneurship. One Oak Energy Marketing, the company you've trusted for years for reliable natural gas, is now a part of Constellation Energy. While our name has changed, our commitment to young Nebraskans remains strong. So we will continue to support 4-H and FFA in the counties we serve, because we want to keep their flame burning always. Constellation Energy.
Power Drive electric car program gives high school students a hands-on way to apply studies, learn about electricity and energy efficiency, and develop skills that will benefit them throughout their lives. Nebraska Public Power District encourages students and teachers to get involved. Schools have the power to make it happen. For information on Power Drive, visit oppd.com or nppd.com.
Crofton defeats Lutheran High Northeast 41-28 for the Class C2 state championship here with Tiffany Tramp Jr. And you average, looking at the box score, you average around 4 points a game, but you come through today with 11. What was the big difference for you today?
I just say I got lucky. I don't know. I guess we just ran a lot of plays for threes, and luckily I was on today.
How difficult is a game like that where it's such a grinded out type of game and shots just aren't falling? What's the key in a game like that?
I don't know. Something about it just keeps driving you, motivates you, and you just keep fighting, and it came out for us today.
And we're watching right there a couple of your big three-pointers today. Good enough for a state championship. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
All right. Let's bring in Kelsey Foxhoven, a senior here. After last season, what was that taste like last season walking off that court?
It was really difficult knowing that we could have had it. And so this year it made it so much more sweet because it was just awesome to, I wouldn't want to have done it with any other girls. They're awesome.
And you finish your career with a state championship. Such a difficult first half. What was your head coach's message in the locker room at halftime?
He just said keep up the defense and keep shooting, and our shots are going to fall, and they sure started going in for us. So
they certainly did. And you guys take home the state title. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Bridget Ahrens, junior, gets the state championship. And last year, of course, concussion going into state, missed out, had to sit and watch. How painful was that, and how motivating was that to get back here this year?
I don't know. It was extremely painful. You know, it's one of those things where you don't get to do this every day. And I guess I always just thought, you know, we're going to be young this year, but I know we could do it because we had a lot of talented girls coming back.
This team that you played today was one that beat you during the regular season. What was the big difference today?
Definitely our defense. You know, last time when we played them, we gave up a lot of rebounds and stuff like that. And today everybody just focused on defense, and that made our offense click.
The fourth state championship, first since 2007. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's great. There they are, the Crofton Warriors, your Class C2 state champions. We'll be back to wrap it up after this.
Driving isn't worth your full attention.
What is?
A safety reminder from your Nebraska Department of Roads.
95% of American corn farms are family-owned.
farmers grow 70% more corn per ounce of fertilizer than just 35 years ago.
The energy to grow a bushel of corn has dropped by 37% over the past 30 years.
Farmers have cut soil erosion by 44% through new tillage methods.
This is sustaining innovation, and it's how Nebraska corn farmers are growing more with less. On the web at nebraskacorn.org.
NET Sports coverage of the 2012 NSAA State Basketball Tournament is brought to you in part by Time Warner Cable, inspiring young people to build the skills they need in science, technology, engineering, and math to become the problem solvers of tomorrow. By U.S. Bank, committed to customer service through performance, products, and people. U.S. Bank, proud sponsor of Nebraska high school basketball on NET, member FDIC. And by the Nebraska Corn Board and Nebraska's corn farmers. Growing more with less through sustaining innovation at nebraskacorn.org. Class C2 state championship is a wrap. Crofton Warriors knock off Lutheran High Northeast Eagles 41-38. Crofton, after finishing a runner-up last year, wins this year's Class C2 state championship. And that might be the takeaway in listening to the interviews with the players afterwards, is their level of motivation. It's almost an unfinished business type of feeling when, you know, they were here, they were close, they knew they had an opportunity and didn't quite get it done, and had a majority of those individuals returning to work extremely hard in the off season and dedicate themselves to getting back here again.
Yeah, you know, and as Aaron Losing said, it was another game where they just really had to fight hard for every single basket. And those girls do remember, you know, you're down here and everybody always says, well, it's great you got second, and it is. It is a great accomplishment, but you always have that feeling of, but we were so close to that gold medal, and that's what kind of motivates them then to keep going on the off season and during the season as well. They have a lot to be proud of. I mean, they had 3 tough games. They did not come in here and blow to have a game where they could, you know, relax and blow a team away. They had 3 tough games, so they should be very proud of themselves for coming out with the championship. As well, they have a lot of young players. Yep. They start 2 freshman girls right now. And so with those 2 and the other ones on the team, and I'm sure there are more underclassmen that are coming along, even in the 7th and 8th grade, as, you know, Aaron's building a great program right there. So, you know, we're looking probably to see Crofton back here again. And again, they should, you know, be proud of what they have done last year as a runner-up, this year as a champion.
They've made 11 trips to state, and under Aaron Losey, who's been the head coach now for 8 seasons, they now have 4 state championships in his 9 years as a head coach. That's some pretty lofty numbers.
It is, you know, and they played some great defense today, because even when you look at the stats, Lutheran had more shots than Crofton did, but it is also that, you know, Lutheran couldn't get the ball to go in the hoop.
Right.
They didn't give up by any means, and Crofton kept connecting on any of those that they didn't get in. Aaron's right. They did a great job of rebounding, and then they would connect. And even on the turnovers, they would connect. And that can make a difference in the game. If you're causing the turnovers and you're connecting and making those goals, it makes a huge difference for your team on the offensive end.
And you see the reaction of the Lutheran High Northeast Eagles after the game, and you know that they expected to win coming in here. They came in 27-1. They had the confidence of knowing that we not only beat Crofton earlier, we beat them by 16 points. And you wonder how much motivation that also provided to Crofton, having been beaten that badly earlier in the year.
Absolutely. I mean, look at the games today of how many teams have in the finals here have played each other earlier in the year. We've got one coming up next. They've played each other earlier in the year. We had one just in the Class B where Seward and Beatrice had played one another. And it's always difficult because you have in your mind, well, we played them, we beat them, and especially with Lutheran saying, you know, we beat them by 16. However, as a coach, you're always trying to tell them, it is a new day, it is a new game. Who knows if the ball's going to go in the hoop, if it's going to go our way, if we're going to have foul trouble. There's many things that can go into play. So you always have to go out with your strong game and put your best game forward on every game that you have.
Much better motivation to be able to point to it and say, if we want to beat them, this is what we need to do. Play better defense, be tougher on the boards. And those are the 2 things that Crofton did a great job of today.
They did. And as Aaron said at halftime, you know, he had to go back to his footwork.
Right.
Get some things back out, some strategies back out. And those strategies worked. They were coming off of those screens, doing a lot more on their offense with those screens and with connecting on their offensive end.
So you talked about the individuals, the youth they have on this roster. Maria Wortman's just a freshman. Allison Arntz, who really led the show from the point guard for the Crofton Warriors. She's just a freshman. She had 9 in this game, 13 against Shelby Rising City earlier in the tournament. And then also back is her older sister, Bridget Arntz, who's a junior, but she'll be back for next year. And she had 19 of their 34 points earlier in a tournament or in a game against North Platte St. Pat's here at the tournament. So she scored more than half their points. They've got just an outstanding nucleus moving forward.
They do, you know, and Allison Arntz, as I said earlier, did a great job as a freshman player coming in, you know, even to play as a freshman player, but then yet you're in a state championship game, and she really took control of things by handling it on offense, handling it, you know, when they had one time where Lutheran was doing a full court press, Aaron Losing was very quick to get, you know, Allison Arntz back in the game because he needed her to have the ball and take control of that basketball. So it will be great for them to have those 3 back on their offense and defensive ends.
Well, it's been a great day so far here at the Girls State High School Championships. 4 state titles have been handed out. 4 champions have been crowned. We could do a quick review and look at early this morning. It started bright and early at 9 o'clock. Sandy Creek knocked off Minden. Sandy Creek won its 10th overall state championship. That's second all-time, only to South Sioux City. Lincoln Southeast coming up immediately following in the next game has a chance to tie that 10, but right now Sandy Creek alone in second. Then it was Guardian Angels, Central Catholic knocking off Humphrey in the Class D1 state championship match. So Guardian Angels CC win the championship, continuing that long tradition of that school in West Point. And then in Class B, Seward, 101 consecutive wins, 4 consecutive state championships. They knock off Beatrice by the identical margin that they did earlier this year by 11 points, winning 46-35. And just now a defensive battle, you can tell by the score, it was Crofton knocking off Lutheran High Northeast 41-28. And coming up next, you see it, it's going to be a good one, Lincoln Southeast and Omaha Central. When we come back, we'll begin to set up that showdown. The Knights and the Eagles coming up on NET Sports.
Hello, I'm Jeff Beckman here with Jenny Herstein. We hope you're enjoying high school sports action on NET. You know, everywhere we travel across Nebraska, people tell us how much they appreciate NET's coverage of the high school championships. From the far reaches of the Panhandle to the banks of the Missouri River, grandparents, parents, and fans of all the teams tell us how much they enjoy seeing their school spirit come alive right here in our broadcasts.
High school sports are important to Nebraskans, Jeff, and for us to deliver them into the homes all across the state, it takes the financial support of all Nebraskans. That's why we're asking you to become a member of the Sports Partners Club right now. For your gift of $80, you'll receive the NET member card, which saves you money when you dine out, shop, or travel. You'll also receive NET Now, the monthly magazine that features program information and interesting stories related to NET. And you'll get special invitations to tailgate events and the annual Sports Partners preseason breakfast here at NET. But the best benefit is knowing that you're doing your part to support high school sport championships on NET, along with all the other great sports action throughout the year. We're able to bring the sights and the sound of the NSAA championships into your home because of viewers like you. So log on right now and become a new or renewing member of the Sports Partners Club.
I also want to take this time to personally thank all of our generous underwriters, the corporations and businesses that help make high school sports action possible. The next time you see one of these generous corporate sponsors, be sure to thank them for underwriting high school sports coverage on NET. Log on right now, make your gift to NET, enjoy all the benefits of the Sports Partners Club all year long with Nebraska's home for sports, NET.